Hi everyone, welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alishia. Thank you all so very much for being here with me. Y'all are freaking amazing. We honestly have the best tribe with the most amazing humans from all over the world, and I'm stoked to be here reading for you on the Almost Daily. Okay, we're gonna bring the sound bowl. We're gonna call in spirit. We're gonna sort out what is the strongest energy, strongest message for our collective. Recently, I've been having some comments, so if y'all are new to the channel, again, thank you for being here. Thank you for helping me grow. I am asking that, I'm asking the universe to grow our tribe, grow our channel. And if you want to help by liking or commenting or whatever, get into our vibe. If you like my vibe, you're more than welcome to join us. But I've had a couple questions lately about how our readings work for our collective, and I do read for the strongest energy when I'm sitting down here with y'all in our collective. It doesn't matter what your sun sign is, okay? If this message resonates with you, it resonates with you. And always please use your own intuition and discernment. Okay, let's just do the thing. Okay, let's do it. Here we go. Okay, as soon as I rang the bowl, I got choked up, like I was, when you swallow a lump and you're like about to cry. Strange. Okay, so we'll see what I'm going to call in spirit and see what's coming up today. Calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude, I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, yeah, as I was shuffling, look at what flew out, all choked up. I have anxiety, followed by heartbreak. Not surprising. Then I got adjacent possibilities and man holding a heart. Now, I don't take gender. That's another thing in my readings as well. I read for everyone and everybody, okay? We also have community at the bottom of the deck. So we're going to use the tarot now to figure out what is going on here, who we're picking up on, who's in your energy. Definitely a lot of anxiety, a lot of heartache energy here coming up. Okay, I'm just trying to decide what deck to use. Okay, Spirit, please tell me what's going on with the anxiety and heartbreak. Who are we reading on? Who are we reading on? Now, it could be you. It could be a person you're dealing with. Seven of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Somebody's looking up to the future, trying to figure something out, figure out how they're going to come towards you, perhaps. Somebody's been waiting. I just heard waiting by the phone. Waiting by the phone. I heard that old school No Doubt song. Sorry, I'm not home right now, walking in the spider webs. Waiting. I'm seeing somebody who's constantly checking their phone, okay? Waiting for a message to come in. It's not coming. It's not coming, okay? The message isn't coming in. Hold on. Who is this, please, Spirit? Who is waiting by the phone? Who's going? What is this? We have the Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody usually with the Nine of Pentacles who is like living a really good life, okay? Someone who has enough for themselves, somebody who's very strong, independent. This could be a front this person's putting on. We have the Queen of Swords. Maybe not. Usually if I get this energy, y'all, Queen of Swords energy and the Nine of Pentacles, this is somebody who has put up some very firm boundaries and is very independent. Somebody who isn't settling less for anything than what they deserve because they can give it all to themselves, right? So this is a very strong, independent energy. Somebody who has very strong boundaries. Somebody who's perhaps remaining silent. I don't think that this is a front. I think this... Okay, let me just get a little bit more. Hold on. I feel like we're dealing with two different people. That could be your energy. Yeah, look at that. Eight of Cups. It looks like whoever you have walked away from or turned your back on or stopped investing, okay? This is making a lot of sense. If you've recently stopped investing emotionally or giving someone your time, or again, put down some very strong boundaries saying, you know what, I do better on my own. I'm doing better on my own. Like, I feel like you definitely weren't satisfied in a situation. Okay. So you would have stopped investing in it. It wasn't giving you, maybe it's a person. Okay. They weren't giving you the love, attention, affection, that you deserved. And so you had to turn your back. You had to go cold on them. You had to go silent. Some of you have stopped reaching out. That's it. Some of you have stopped reaching out, have stopped even energetically, have stopped thinking about someone, have stopped. You've basically gotten over somebody, okay? And this is what it looks like. Now, I don't know if this is a front or not. Okay, so it can go a couple ways. But there are two people involved in this situation, okay? Tell me about the person who is in their heartbroken energy. I mean, it could be for both people. Hold on. We have the King of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody who loves you. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, but they don't have to be. It's somebody that somebody who is mature in age, usually emotionally mature as well, but it can just indicate a person who is in their masculine energy, who is a little bit more mature in age. And what I mean, but maybe like 40 and up or 35 and up. I don't know exactly. They're not a teenager. They're grown. They are a grown adult here. Okay. They are in their feelings, reminiscing, thinking, meditating, getting right down, like they're getting in touch with how it is that they feel. And this is that brokenhearted energy, right? So there's somebody who loves you, who's feeling very much in their brokenhearted energy, and they're feeling very anxious because you have put down some type of boundary here, or again, you're not investing in this person. This is what it looks like to me. Tell me more about the anxiety. I get that it's like this person who has a lot of love for you has been silent. There's a lot of silence here in this reading, okay? A lot of silence. We have the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. There is somebody here who is really afraid of... Okay, I got to back the boat up because this is what's going on here. Let me back the boat up. This person who is in their feelings over you, they're very much fearful of you moving forward, okay? Moving forward to perhaps get into a new connection with someone else. Moving forward, they're afraid that you already have. Now, it doesn't make it true. This is what they're scared of. This is what they're thinking about. Their heart is broken right now. They're very anxious. I do feel like what is triggering all this is the fact that you are no longer reaching out to them, okay? Energetically, physically, you're not communicating with them. You're not investing in them. You have turned your back on a situation. This is freaking them out because they're not used to your boundary, or they're not used to you behaving in this way. Again, you may be the pair to the king. Okay. This may be a soulmate divine partnership here. You may have once been in that Queen of Cups energy, because we have that King of Cups. You may have been in your Queen of Cups energy, which is very much open, very much expressive emotionally, very much ready, wearing your heart on your sleeve, putting yourself out there very openly, okay, communicating about how it is that you feel. Now, I see here the Queen of Swords. This is the complete opposite. It's like you've gone cold here. You've gone cold. You're focusing on yourself, focusing on what it is that you are doing. Now, for some of you, I'm not going to lie, that could be what you're showing the world. You could still have some of this anxiety and brokenhearted energy on the inside as well. Okay, but they wouldn't know that. You're not really putting off that energy. Nobody would really know that except for you. They could also be doing this as well. So there's this, it's almost like you are both showing each other like a very strong, detached, cold type of an energy, silent energy, not investing in the connection whatsoever, okay? But here's the problem right now is that it's like, it's not true. Now, either this is not true for you or for them or for both of you, where y'all are both longing for one another or they are still longing for you. Only you will know what is true in your own situation, in your own heart. If you know in your heart of hearts that you're still longing for this individual and you're wanting them to come back, but you've put some boundaries up because you got to do what you got to do. then, I mean, you can apply this energy to yourself as well. But I'm telling you here, what I see is a masculine energy being very much in their brokenhearted energy. Very much brokenhearted, thinking about all of the adjacent possibilities. So like they're thinking about, and the reason why I'm saying that is because we have community, and then look underneath that, storm warning, and then we have woman holding a heart. They are very much afraid that you have already met someone, that you're talking to someone else, that you've already got your sights set on someone else, and that you've left them behind, okay? Is that true? Let me know in the comments, okay? Let me know in the comments. Have you already moved on from this person? What's going on here? We have the Temperance energy. You know, I'm not surprised to see Temperance here, because in a love reading, this is what it is, okay? It's a love reading. In a love reading, Temperance will come up when there is a need for balance, okay? When there is somebody who is desiring reconciliation, okay? Coming back together, putting everything in balance, making things right, fixing the connection, you know, trying to remain balanced. I feel like this person's almost like, it's like the longer you remain detached from them, or the longer you remain silent, the more anxiety builds within them, and the more they indulge in these I don't want to say fantasies, because it's not what they necessarily want, but they're imagining you with all of these other people, or what could be possibly happening. They have no idea what's going on in your world, okay? So they're making things up in their mind, and I feel like they're going to the darkest places, darkest spaces for them, which would be you completely moving on without them. Okay. All right. That's what I'm getting. Okay. With community, they feel like you're going out, you're having fun, people are recognizing you. There's something here about you being celebrated in your community. And then we have the Tower coming in, and the Two of Wands, a decision being made out of nowhere coming through. Okay. Okay, I need to clarify the Tower. Y'all, if you hang out with me, you know that as soon as I see the Tower, it's like, oh my gosh, let's stop the reading and see what the Tower is all about, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. This has been coming up a lot, actually, lately in our readings, the Ace of Wands as well, and the Tower. Something is changing very suddenly here. Something's changing very suddenly. I feel like I'm missing a big part of the story. Something's missing as well. I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to go back. I feel like I kind of sped through some of that. Hold on. First with the Tower. What's going on? What is this sudden shift, sudden change? I want to know what's really changed. What is the change coming? What is this decision that's going to be made that's coming out of nowhere? This person's absolutely like, they're worried. We have the Six of Cups. What change has been coming out of nowhere? Six of Cups. You may be meeting a new soulmate. And this person that you have stopped investing in can be feeling that energetically. Okay, for some of you, this is the truth. This is what's going on. And they can feel it. They can feel that you're open to new possibilities, that you're open to new love in your world. We have the Hangman coming up. Okay, hold on, something else. And what's changed? Now with the Six of Cups, they could also be coming to a realization that they need to make a decision based on their soulmate, which would be you as well. Okay, so we have the Hierophant. I almost said Taurus. Happy birthday, Taurus. Okay, we're in Taurus season, and Mercury retrograde is happening. My gosh, that totally explains why my mic wasn't working in the last reading. Thank you for reminding me that it's happening like this week, like now, right? Basically, as the sun moves into Taurus, we're going Mercury retrograde as well. Mercury in Taurus. This Mercury retrograde, I'm just taking a little sidebar here, is really going to affect our material world. Okay, so that's Taurus energy, our home, our resources, our finances, things that seem really steady, things that we're invested in, systems. Okay, and even how it is that we feel relationships. When I'm getting the Hierophant energy here, this is serious commitments as well, contracts, things like that. Now that's normal on the Mercury retrograde, but I feel like Taurus is really amplifying commitments. Okay. And a lot of the times in Mercury retrograde, we get people going back over, actually all the time. That's what Mercury retrogrades kind of do for us. We kind of go over things of the past, or we might hear from people of the past. We might be going over what things that we've already experienced and learning lessons. Okay, if we're tapped in to the energy, learning lessons, seeing why the things happened the way they did, and gaining some clarity on them, because we're reviewing, right? It's a reviewing period. So during these periods of review, we often have past relationships coming back up, or hearing from people from the past. Okay, not just romantically, but like everyone, like friends, family, whatever. Situations coming back up, being resurfaced to be fixed, to be healed. Okay, with the Mercury retrograde. So what this is it's like this person, this masculine energy, okay, is very much going over the situations of the past. What happened? Why aren't you texting me? Why aren't you calling me? You usually show up. It's usually like clockwork, okay? But you've stopped investing, and it's they're feeling a certain type of way about it, and it's not very good, okay? So this is actually what is driving them to come towards you and try to fix this. And that's what I feel like this Tower is really all about. They're wanting to see if there is any possibility that they can come back through. Is there another possibility here? We have Man holding a heart. Can I change what has happened? How can I fix this? Because really it's driving them insane, okay? It's driving them crazy. What's going on here? Okay, calm down, flame. Calm down, flame. This could be your twin flame that I'm reading on here. And you could have, energetically, the twins or any kind of like really deep soul connections will feel energetic shifts, okay? It's causing a sudden decision to be made, okay, to change things, to fix things, right? To come through and reconcile, bring peace, balance, harmony back into the connection, right? Trying to remain balanced, but I feel like they're kind of going all over the place. Is there anything else about this decision? Okay. The Moon in reverse, the Seven of Swords. They have to tell you something. That's the thing, okay? There's a decision that they have to tell you. There's something, okay, yeah, they have to tell you a decision. If they were to try to reconcile, if they can try to fix this, I can't speak. Mercury retrograde got me there. It always gets my tongue. Communication, right? You'll find me fumbling over my words, so I really do appreciate your patience with me as I go blah, blah in the readings. Okay, there is something that they have to tell you that they don't want to. Okay, I'll tell you, because it's like there's something here that they've been keeping from you, something that they've been trying to either get away with. Either way, they've been holding back their emotions or a secret, something here that they did not want you to know. And they know that if they're going to try to fix this with you, they gotta come out with it, right? They've got to come out with it. I want to know what that is. Don't you? Hit the like button if you want to know. Should I do it? Yeah, let's find out. I know you want to know too, because I'm just as curious, just as nosy. You know what? I'm not even feeling this deck. I'm feeling the Kipper for this situation. What have they been holding back from you? What do they need to tell you? We have courthouse. They could be involved in some type of legal struggle, legal battle here, custody case, lawsuit, whatever, insurance claim. I don't know. We have pathway. Okay, courthouse pathway. Some decision they could have been through. What's going on? I need more. Official person. What though? What? Official person. Okay, so what they've been keeping from you. This is not very clear. Clear as mud. Hold on. Official person, pathway, courthouse. Expectation. Toil and labor. Okay, this is making more sense. Wealthy man. Look. I feel like they have been going through some struggles, okay? Financial struggles, not gonna lie here. It's been taking them a very long time. I feel like you may see them, or they may have told you some white lies or some lies about either what it is that they do for work for some of them. I know not everybody that's going to, I feel like they lied about their financial status, or they made you believe, again, they could have been wearing some kind of front, or they could have been somebody who was like pretending to be someone they weren't. Okay. Now, what I mean by that is like putting on airs. It's more like that, like made you believe that they were of a certain financial status when they weren't. Okay. I'm getting that they're on some type of path, that they have this really big goal. They want to get there, but I feel like they are acting as if they were already there, which, if you're manifesting, is actually a pretty good thing to be doing. But I feel like they're still going through like a struggle. I feel like there's this expectation here. They feel as if you deserve the best and you expect the best. And yes, okay, absolutely you do. There's nothing wrong with that. But they're having a really hard time, toil and labor. Okay. And then we have wealthy man. I feel like there's something here. They have this dream. They have this idea or vision of themselves of being like very important, very it's giving like boss energy, wealth energy, like what is it? It's giving this energy of like being in charge, being the man, being like very much respected, well respected. And again, these are not bad qualities. Okay. But it's like they feel like they're an imposter is what it is. It feels like they're not really there yet. Ooh. It feels like they're on their way to this. I don't know, why is this coming up? Why is this a secret? I need some more information. Just give me a second here, y'all. Please stick with me. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this because it's a very strange energy, to be real. It's a very strange energy to see through. I feel like they definitely, okay, what do we have? Temperance here, Judgment, Queen of Cups. I feel like this person, oh, look, either they lied to you about their status. Maybe they told you they were it could have even gone the opposite. Oh my gosh, it goes one of two ways. Please hang in with me. I gotta explain what I'm picking up here because it's really strange. For some of you, okay, group one, we'll call you group one. For group one, they lied to you and told you that they were of a certain status, and they're trying to get there. They're just not there yet. They lied to you about it because they were afraid of your expectations. They also weren't sure whether or not they would be able to meet your expectations, or that your expectations were too high, and that yeah, and so like you would be they would be caught in the lie if they were to pursue a connection with you. Okay, they would be caught in the lie because you would be able to tell that they weren't really as, let's say, wealthy or important as they made themselves out to be. Okay. Like, their bank account's dry, but they're driving like a real flashy car or something like that. Like you would find that out. So you would see through that false facade that they were putting up. Okay. Because they were basically pretending to be somebody that they weren't. And they were very much afraid of your expectation because of how they presented themselves to you at the beginning, as far as material things. So this is something that's going to have to come out. Okay. They're going to have to come out with it and be honest if they want to fix this connection with you. It has nothing to do with their feelings. It has everything to do with how they presented themselves originally to you. For others of you, they have this extremely high ego. So group two is the ego person. I guess it's both ego. It could be both anyways. But there's another group of you who they do not feel they have this high expectation. They're so damn important. They're God's gift. They're wealthy maybe, or they have an official title, or there's something boss vibes about them in a negative way where they use that to emotionally manipulate the people in their lives into doing the work, okay? Because they don't feel like they should have to do the work, right? Because they're in this boss energy. I hire people for that. I don't have to do this work. So when it comes to you and they're looking at their phone and you're not texting, you're not, they're like, I ain't chasing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. It's like they feel like they're too good to be the pursuer, that they should be the ones being pursued. And so they are feeling a certain type of way about that. it could be a combination of both. I mean, this person could just be living in some type of an illusion with the moon energy and the Seven of Swords, like moon in reverse, Seven of Swords. They're living in their own illusion, delusion. For some of them, as like, they're going to have to drop the ego, drop the act, drop the facade, drop this, they're pretending to be somebody that they're not, basically. Okay. Because it's like either you already have seen right through them, or you would, if they were to come towards you and actually try to reconcile or something here, if they wanted to get this situation going, if they wanted to give you their heart, which I can see that they do. They're really afraid of you already going off with someone like that. So it's like they're projecting all of these insecurities onto you. And it's like, okay. They figure you're off with someone else who's better than them currently at this time. That could be the truth. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what's going on here. But at the end of the day, this is all going to have to come up. This is all going to have to come out. And I feel like there is a radical decision that they are going to be making. I do feel like this is the person that's going to be coming back towards you in the Mercury retrograde. I'll tell you that much. Whether or not they're going to actually drop the facade and tell you the truth about, their financial situation. Okay. What it is that they dream of, what it is like, I don't know. It's like they don't like that the ball's in your court and that you hold the power, because they feel that they are the one that, either they hold the power in every other relationship in their life, like where they're the boss, okay, the official person who makes the rules, and people come to them, you know what I mean? They're going to have to drop the ego, that, or they're afraid you're going to find out that they ain't shit. And I'm just being sassy, but this is kind of what's coming up. And so they are panicky because you are not chasing them. You're not texting them. You're being silent. Either you already know this about them and don't care. You already know, I don't care if you're broke, take care of you, take care of me. I got enough to take care of me. I don't need your money, that kind of a thing. And they're not used to dealing with people like that, because the facade that they put up, they usually attract people who want something from them. And all you were really interested in was an emotional connection, or their connection, or, pursuing the connection. It wasn't about their money or their resources, because you don't need them for anything. You're not wanting for anything here. Okay. So you're not wanting for anything. And I feel like that really freaks them out, in the sense of they're not used to dealing with someone like that, who's so upfront. So upfront, so honest. So they know that they're going to have to drop the act. Okay. They're going to have to drop the act if they want to fix this. That's something that they have to do here. Okay. Let's find out if they're going to do it. So that's are they going to do this? Are they going to drop the act? Are they going to come towards you? Yeah. Look at that. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. They're going to come towards you. And I feel like it's going to come very suddenly. Again, with the Tower energy, the Two of Wands, they're going to make this decision, and it's okay, I just got to do it. I just got to do it. I got to be the one to communicate. They don't necessarily like the idea, but they're going to have to drop the ego if they want to fix this. And I feel like they know that, because you're demonstrating to them that you're not chasing, you're not doing it. Yeah. In order to break the silence. Yeah. Four of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords coming towards you. They will be coming towards you to break the silence. Here. Yeah. We have Seven of Swords here. They do. Okay. Why Seven of Swords just now? The Star. This whole time, it's the Star, you have been the person that they truly desire. You've been the person that they dream of. But they've got to drop this ego. Okay. So they're coming towards you. I feel like, they've been keeping this from you because they don't want you to hold the power. Is something very important to this person. Power, status, control, could be emperor vibes, right? We get those emperor vibes here. So maybe this could be for some of you, you're masculine if you're on the twin flame journey. But yeah, I mean, you are the person that they truly desire. You're their dream person. And which is funny, because we just pulled up an extended reading that was called You're the Person of Their Dreams. And it's they've been keeping that from you. They haven't been wanting you to see this, to know, but really behind the scenes, they are literally panicking, looking at their phone, where are you? How come you haven't texted me? How come you haven't called me? Seven of Pentacles, just confirming again, waiting energy. They're waiting for you. They've been waiting for you. Interesting. Okay, I want to get a love oracle here. I'm actually going to pull from where is it? Let's do a love oracle. I'll pull from this deck. I'm going to extend this reading. I'm going to find out how it is that they truly feel for you. I know that we know that you are their dream person. We know that they're in panic mode because you're not contacting them, but we're going to dive a little bit deeper into how it is that they're thinking, what they like about you, what they don't like about you even. We'll get that because I feel like they're kind of like ticked off, you know? I feel like they're a little bit ticked off, a little bit annoyed at the fact that, you know, you're not showing up like everybody else, but at the same time, they admire that about you too because you're different, you don't care. Yeah, so we'll dive into their feelings, their thoughts, potential. Is there anything else that they're hiding from you besides this, you know, facade that you probably already have seen through it a mile away? I don't know, I was laughing. That made me really want to laugh. Yeah, I feel like you already seen it. You already know. And it doesn't matter to you. You don't care. You're like, just drop the act. I don't give a shit. You know? Like, seriously, just be real, be you. Who cares? Like, it's a connection, right? So there could be that. What else are we gonna explore? Direct messages, you know, what they want to say to you. I feel like if they were to drop their ego, what would they say? Okay, this could be, you know, somebody who's also very much afraid of being vulnerable. They want to be seen as being in that like king status, okay, you know, emperor status. So oftentimes when we get these type of people, when we pick up on these people, these runner type energies, they do often have a fear of opening up and being vulnerable. So we're going to see what they would say if they were to drop the ego. What do they want coming back? Okay, what are they doing? Are they just trying to stop you from moving on? That's an important question. Or are they serious? You know, like let's figure that out together in the extended. Okay. So hopefully I remember everything. I should. I'm just going to dive a lot deeper into what you can expect from their return. Okay. Because they will be reaching out to you during this Mercury retrograde. Okay. Let me see. We have sacred union. Okay. Honor and treasure your relationship for it's truly sacred. I mean, that's the thing. There is a beautiful connection here that, you know, they can't stop thinking about, maybe even you too, right? So imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Here's the thing, like they've already been thinking about all the possibilities, but they're thinking about the worst case scenario. You know, so imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light. I wish they could hear this because it's like they're the ones who's been really in their anxious energy over, you know, what it is you're doing. Why aren't you contacting me? Like, then just freaking contact, like, you know what I mean? Like if you're waiting by the phone, waiting for someone to text or waiting for somebody to call and you want to talk to them, then you should just text or call them. Like, you know, it's common sense. But I feel like, yeah, they're not used to operating in this way. They don't know how you feel, right? And they're definitely not somebody who wants to be made a fool of like that. Their ego is huge, this person, right? So we'll talk about what they're going to do if they can drop this ego or not. They know that they have to because you're not having it any other way. and you know, you'd be able to, you'd basically be seeing through their front that they show to everybody. Okay, so they're pretending to be someone they're not, basically. Okay, we have this energy. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you've shared with those you love. And that is a very important realization for someone who is stuck in that ego energy. Okay, it's not about the material things. It's not about what you have or the car you drive or how big your house is or the money in your bank. You don't take that with you when you die. You know, you won't remember that in your next life. You remember the feelings, okay, that you share, the love that you share with those, you know, the people that you love, the times, the memories, okay? That's the kind of stuff that sticks to your soul. And that's, you know, the kind of stuff that we may not remember, you know, details and instantly, but when we connect with somebody, when we meet someone, even if it's like a stranger on the plane or someone you walk by and you get this connection at a coffee shop, wherever it is, we have these meetings and we already have an affinity for the other people. We have a memory, a stored memory in our soul, a good memory of that other soul we've encountered previously. And that's something I strongly believe. And it really, yeah. And the two of you have way more than just this, you know, ego, this game, this status, you know, there's a deeper connection here. So there's this realization that's coming through. Okay. And we have at the bottom of the deck, we have trust. Okay. Transformation occurs through acceptance, right? Acceptance of who you are, what's going on, what is this connection. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Okay. So yeah, we're going to head off to the extended and see what is up with this person. Okay. What you can expect, right? The link will be in the description box below. Again, thank you very much for your time, your energy exchange, for being a part of our awesome tribe. Thank you to everybody at our Good Vibe Tribe over at Buy Me a Coffee. Y'all are the best, and y'all always get a discount on those extended readings as well, just for being a member. And anybody who tunes in the month of April is entered automatically into a draw for a free reading, okay? And that will happen at the beginning of May, so I'm just going to collect all the names and do a random picking program or something. There's got to be an AI for that out there, right? Who's going to pick the winner, okay? Anyway, I'm sending you lots of love. Thanks for being here. Y'all are the best, and I will read for you again. Bye!